Hi you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Miss Felicia Inspire, and we are kicking off our Wig Design Wednesday with this unit that I purchased from Amazon. So this is how the unit looked when I took it straight out of the pack, and I have it on my canvas block. Straight off the bat, honey, I'm having to shave this down because y'all know this wig look a hot mess. And purchasing it off Amazon, as I told you guys in my YouTube short, that this unit was advertised by a vendor stating that it was my work. So I decided to purchase it and use it as an educational tool to help you guys and show you guys the technique of wig design, and also showing you that even though this is a mess, we can definitely turn it into something. So I am going in and I'm shaving it down, and I'm using my single blade razor comb to do this, and I do not have the guard on my razor, and you guys saw me use this technique in a lot of my videos. This is my go-to, and this is what I use. And anything that you do, you're going to use what's going to be comfortable for you. So the texture of this unit, y'all, I had to remove the tracks, because it did not match the photo, and you guys can definitely see that from what I originally created. So I'm going in and I am taking all of the hair out. I'm cutting it out because I'm going to go in with my own bundles, and this is something that I do. I always go in and create my own look for a unit. So if you go on my website, you will see that. So in order to get that exact texture, you're going to have to use the bundles that I provide. So that is what I'm actually going to be replacing this texture with, my own bundles. But before I do that, I'm going in with my Design Essentials foam wrap lotion, and I'm going to mold the bottom down first. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to be able to see how far back that hair needs to be, because whenever they created this wig, y'all, the tracks literally were stopping in the top of the head, but the tracks need to come down further. So in order to do that, I had to remove and take those tracks back. So I'm going to go ahead and mold the sides down first. And this is going to give me that good view so I can see what I need to do, what I need to wave, and how I need to style it. So you're going to put that all the way around, and you can see that if you've never used the Design Essentials, and I know y'all have seen me on my channel use the Aunt Jackie's Frizz Patrol, but I am a person of versatility and I like trying new products, but I have not used the Design Essentials that much, but I tried it lately and I've been loving how it delivers. So this is what I am styling this unit with. So I'm waving the sides, and you can use my photo as a reference because all I'm doing is trying to use their product to duplicate my original style and to see, can I actually do it with what they have provided, because people get these units and they don't look nothing like what they advertise. And I hate that they do this to stylists, steal our pictures to use it, but it is what it is. We are going to make the best of it and have fun with it. So I did put that unit underneath the dryer for about an hour, and it is completely dry, and I'm just combing it out just to see how it looks. Yes, it looks 1,000 times better since I did mold it down with the foam wrap lotion. So now I'm going to go in with my Design Essentials Diamonds Oil Sheen, and this is very lightweight, and I love this oil sheen. You can find it in your local beauty supply stores, and I will link it in the description box as well so that you can purchase it. So now I'm going in with my Stella Pro flat irons, and all I'm doing is stretching out that hair because it is molded down. So anytime that you mold, weave down, is going to look thin. So you want to go behind it with your flat irons to kind of mold it out so that you can see, well, stretch it out with your flat iron so that you can see and give it a more natural look. And if you haven't already, make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and leave your feedback in the comment section. So right now I'm going to go in with my Andy's Tea Outliners and put a taper on this. And again, I am only following my original creation to see if I can duplicate the look on this unit using their foundation. So you can purchase the original wig off of my website, and I will link it in the description box. And I do want to apologize that you do not see the entire process of me doing the taper, but you see what I'm doing. I've done this before, and you've seen me demonstrate how to do a taper. I did angle the camera wrong, but I do apologize again. So now all I'm doing is going in and combing it out on the sides and matching it, so you can always refer back to the photo to see exactly what I'm doing. So now I'm going to go in with my Brazilian curly bundles that I originally used for my creation. So all I'm going to do is follow that same exact pattern, and I'm going to go around and around, and I'm going to close it up in the top. So whenever you lay down these tracks, you're going to go from side to side, and you are going to eventually end up in a circle. Now understand that this unit is only a experiment. Yes, I will have this unit as a giveaway, so I want you guys to stay tuned in the upcoming weeks. I will have a big announcement that you guys will love, and this unit will be a part of a giveaway. So get ready for that and stay tuned for all of the details in the upcoming weeks. So I am closing this unit up, and all I'm doing is rolling that track down. And that's how you're going to get that volume in the top. So what you're going to do is comb all of that hair out, because you will have to trim it down to give it its shape. So even though it may look big and messy, you know, it is what it is. You have to do this in order to see how that hair flows, because if it's too long or if it's too short, it's not going to lay right. So you need to be able to see how this hair flows whenever it is in its dry state, because in its wet state, it is going to weigh down. So you want to be able to see everything and how it's shaping whenever you comb everything out. So what I'm doing now is going in with my thinning shears, and I like to cut this hair with thinning shears, because if you use scissors, you are going to get blunt lines, and I don't want that. So I'm going to be cutting this hair with my thinning shears to give it its shape. Also, if you're interested in making wig design a profitable business, I will be launching my Wig Design Profits course, and this is a full business model so that you can make multiple streams of income by doing wig design. So stay tuned. I will be giving you all of the information on that as well. So now I'm going to go in with my Joy Co holding spray to do my curls, and I'm going to section that off and make sure that I comb it out, and you will be using your rat tail comb to separate that hair. So now I'm going to go in with my Stella Pro mini irons, and I'm going to begin adding some curls on the side of the hair. So all you're going to do is use your irons to do this, and you can use a stove curler. You can use any kind of curlers that's going to give you the look and that's going to be comfortable for you. But I'm using my Stella Pro flat irons to do this, and I did add a couple layers of curls, so you can always refer back to the original photo to see exactly how this design is and how I created this look. But from this wig, it is okay. It's not the best quality, but again, this is a part of wig design. I love doing this. I like turning nothing into something, honey. So yeah, if you're enjoying this video, make sure that you leave your feedback in the comment section. To finalize your look, you are going to wet it and use your Just For Me milk and detangling spray to do this. And I love the smell of it, so I like to use it to keep it detangled. But all I did was wet it, and you can see I'm not drenching it down. You don't want to drench it down because it's going to be too flat. You do want to still keep some volume. So I am using my thinning shears to go in and do my final touches, get rid of any kind of flyaways, any longer hair that was in there that does not need to be there. But you are mainly shaping and making sure that you give it that extra body. But this is how the unit looks, y'all. Y'all let me know, how did I do? Did I turn this lemon into lemonade? Make sure that y'all tell me in the comment section. And if you want to purchase the original unit, you can always go to my website. I will link it in the comment section. So y'all let me know if this wig is a fail or a sale, honey, because I love the way this unit turned out. I am doing my finishing touches. And again, make sure that y'all stay tuned, because this wig will be a giveaway, and I cannot wait to make my big announcement. So make sure every Wednesday at 6 o'clock you are here ready to learn how to do wig design. Until the next time, you guys, bye.